أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Ramadan Mubarak, right? 1442, right? Al Hydra. I'm just standing there listening to my bird. It's like a little ritual with me to eat in the mornings. You know, I get up, you know, my little voodoo and stuff, brush my teeth and all that, make my prayers, and you know, drink some tea, drink my tea. You know, I used to drink coffee. I don't drink coffee as much. Every now and then I drink some coffee. I'm a tea nut. Okay, I drink my little tea and watch the news a little bit. Then I come to the door and listen to my birds. Right? It's peace. I love it. I mean, it's no rancor. You know, there's no nasty conversations going on. And the birds are just sunshine and the birds, you know, singing. Listen to them. I'm so sorry it's going to all come to an end, though. I mean, you know, because we be popping firecrackers and stuff like that. They don't pop them this early anymore. Sometimes they do, though. Sometimes they're not, you know, when they, between the, get close to the 4th of July, you know, about maybe the second, the end of the first week, beginning of the second week of June, you know, you start hearing firecrackers and fireworks, you know, going off. Usually around about 12 o'clock, 1 or 2 o'clock, something like that. Very rarely hear them go off in the mornings around this time. It's, you know, it's about 7:30 now. But you know, you do. It happens, you know, I've seen it. But that'll disturb the peace and everything. Kind of like reiterating what I talked about the other day. But that's real, though. I mean, you know, popping firecrackers in the city and stuff, it disturbs the peace. They gotta stop that. We gotta stop it. Gotta cut it out. Find a way to cut it out. Get with the mayor and everybody and write a law against it. Get with the mayors and people, you know, down in Annapolis, you know, the delegates, and you know, pass make a law against, you know, popping firecrackers in city limits, especially around residential areas, you know, because it disturbs the peace. And it scares the heck out of the wildlife. It scares the heck out of people's pets too. You know. Listen to my boys. They chirping, boy. Mockingbird was around here the other day, man. You should listen to them. I mean, you know. I don't know how many songs they got, man. They like rhythms whistling, but he switch it up. Every time he start again, he'll add something to it, and it'd be a different whistle each time. You know, mockingbird. Listen to a mockingbird is really something. You know, I don't know what's this bird that keeps saying the same thing over and over. But I heard those birds before. Sometimes they be out 9, 10 o'clock at night singing. You know. That bird right there, listen at it. You know, those little tweets in between, those are sparrows. That's one. See, that's those snowbirds making that. Yeah. I don't have anything on the agenda today. I'll find something to do. You know, if it's just not to get out and talk to somebody. You know, talk to some people. You know, do some things. Think about putting me a staff together. You know, put me a staff together. Put for a certain project. Right. That's what I was thinking about if I decided to get on here and make this video. Thinking about who I can staff this particular project, you know. Yeah, listen to my birds. You know, these PJs, or these particular PJs, it's not as bad as they used to be. These used to be notorious back in the 70s and, you know, early 80s. Early to mid 80s, you know, the mid 70s to the mid 80s, you know, that 10 years between the mid 70s and mid 80s, you know, these PJs used to be off this easy, okay? But I'm glad a lot of stuff has calmed down, cooled down now, you know. You see things getting better. Just they're real tiny inchworm steps, you know, toward the real deal. But our people are Muslims. That's why I think they're going right for them. They won't return to Allah in this mess. Right? They got a lot of our leaders half-stepping too, you know. I don't believe it's one message. It's ain't but one message, you know, and it's not black. God sent somebody there and told us stop saying that. A lot of reasons why, you know, we have to stop saying that. But some of our leaders, you know, they want to do what they want to do. They want to do what they want to do and say what they want to say. So, yeah. Because it's about money. See? It's what it's about. It's about money and power and who wants to be seen and who wants to be in charge and all that. It ain't about what God say, as far as they concerned. It ain't about what God says. It's about what they say, what they want. See? But they'll find out. They'll find out. Okay, I'll come back on here later on tonight, inshallah, you know. It's Ramadan, you know, talk some serious, powerful stuff. Okay? So on my schedule, I got some things written down what I want to talk about, you know, during this month. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Ameen. Right? Concerning more science and, you know, I'm going to touch upon the direction of the movement, right? I'm not going to get specific because, you know, those are coordinates on the map, right? And, you know, that map belongs, it's a Moorish map, you know, it don't belong, the contents of the Moorish map is for the Moors. It's not for the renegades and the wannabes, the pirates out here. Okay. That's what I want to say this morning. It's beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful day. I was kind of chilly though. I went out to the trash can. It's kind of chilly. I put on mine. I got a long gray towel. It's kind of thick. It's nice something to wear for the fall. It's chilly out there this morning. I put that on when I go out. It's almost ankle length. It's gray, nice. Got some subtle pinstripes in it, right? Pocket. It's almost It's almost charcoal gray. It's in between charcoal gray and battleship gray. That shade. And put that on when I go out today. Well, okay. You all have a good day, inshallah. Stay strong, stay straight. May Allah Ta'ala continue to bless you, keep you, bless your children with good grades in school, and bless you, keep you strong and safe and healthy, and may Allah Ta'ala bless you in Ramadan. It's Ramadan, all the gates of paradise open during this month, and may Allah Ta'ala bless us going through the gates of paradise this month. Forgive us of our sins this month, right? Successful participation in Ramadan, for sins be forgiven the entire year, So it's a wonderful, wonderful process and concept, that Allah Ta'ala sent down here for us to practice. Everything Allah sent us for our own good. A lot of us don't want to accept it. They want to understand that. Because they're not learning it. They're not reading it. They have leaders who are not directing. I'm talking about the Moors. They have leaders who are not directing them to Islam, and it's throughout the literature. It's throughout their literature. It's throughout their literature. But the quality of the teacher, who in the information age is a guide on the side, right? Got to be a guide on the side. Get into the process of information. You come up with the word guide all the time. You start studying the process of information and how information is transmitted. They'll always say guide. You're going to run across that word guide. A guide on the side, Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Have a good day, inshallah.